Hey everyone, hope you are doing good. In today's video, we are going to discuss one of the data types that is nothing but tuple. So here is the agenda. First of all, we will try to understand what is tuple. Next, we will get to know how to create tuple. Along with that, we will perform different operations on tuple. And here is one of the important aspect of tuple, that is tuple unpacking. And at last, we will be discussing different functions and methods associated with tuple. Then why are we waiting for? Let's get started. Tuple is just like list, but what's the difference? The main difference is that tuples are immutable. We cannot change the content in place. Another difference is we enclose the elements in round brackets. Just like list, tuple also provides mixed data type. Hope you know how to create tuples. Generally, we enclose the elements in a round bracket separated by comma, or you can use tuple constructor to create tuple from another sequence. If you want to create empty tuple, you will write empty round brackets. But make a note of it. If you want to create a single element tuple, you will write one element followed by comma. If you mention element like this, Python will consider it as an integer, not as a tuple. If you want to create a tuple with many elements, then you will separate it with comma. Tuple constructor can be used to create tuple from another sequence. In this example, we are creating tuple from string, and here we are creating tuple from list. We understood how to initialize the elements, but if you want to take through keyboard, you can do it. Here is the first way with the use of tuple constructor along with input, or you can use eval along with input. When we use tuple function with input, the input will get converted to string. That's why the best option is to use eval. Eval function will keep the data type as it is. It will not change it. Here is the list of tuple operations. The first is traversing. It is just like list. Joining two tuple also similar to string and list. We can use plus operator to join two different tuples into a single. Replication operator also works like string and list. Slicing concept also same as list and string. Here is one new concept, that is unpacking. But what's the packing? Packing means creating a tuple from set of values. Then the reverse of it is a unpacking. When we create individual values from tuple elements, it is called as unpacking. Look at the syntax. Here is one tuple and here are the individual variables. Look at this simple example. Here is one tuple with two elements. That two elements of the tuple can be separate out in a separate variable. When we are printing it, we are getting the individual element of the tuple that got stored in a different variables. One thing we should note down, when we are unpacking, the number of variables should be same as the number of elements of the tuple. Alright, now we are proceeding to the tuple functions and methods. As tuple is immutable, we cannot perform many operations on it. We cannot add the element, modify the element or delete the elements. That's why there are very less number of functions and methods associated with tuple. These methods and functions we have already discussed in case of string and list. Hope you remember it. Let me tell you in short, len function gives the number of elements. Max, min and sum function gives the maximum element from the tuple, minimum element from the tuple and sum of the tuple elements. Index method works exactly same as list and string. It gives the index of first match element. Count method also works same as list. It gives the count of the item. Here is the tuple method which we discussed already. It is used to create tuple from other sequence. Alright then, now we got to know what is tuple. Now it's time to solve the questions based on it that we will be doing in the next video. So until next time, stay curious, keep practicing. I will see you in the next video.